pride of the province today. First person from this province to be part of a Stanley Cup winning team. NTV's Toni Marie Wiseman is live in Harbour Grace this evening, Dan Cleary's hometown. Good evening, Toni Marie.
Thank you very much, Fred. I am in Riverhead, Harbour Grace tonight, and I'm at the home of Phyllis and Luke Reynolds. Now, Phyllis, who's this lady standing next to me, is the aunt of Danny Cleary, as is Linda and Michelle and, of course, Uncle Scott. And they're all very, very happy. They watched with excitement, of course, last night as Danny Cleary and the Red Wings did win the Stanley Cup. Of course, also watching for NTV News last night was Ed Swain, who was at the CB's Lounge, which is at the S.W. Moores Arena, where hundreds of people gathered, and they were certainly excited with the outcome.
The noise was almost deafening as close to 300 Royal hockey fans jammed the CB's Lounge at the S.W. Moores Memorial Stadium for Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Finals. And this time they didn't go away disappointed. Detroit edged out the Pittsburgh Penguins 3-2 to take the Stanley Cup 4-2. Hometown hero Dan Cleary, a Riverhead Harbour Grace native, didn't let his fans down. Although he wasn't on the score sheet, he became the first Newfoundlander to hoist Lord Stanley's silverware.
From Riverhead, just outside Harbour Grace, Newfoundland and Labrador.
All throughout the 60 minutes of hockey, fans cheered and shouted every time Cleary stepped on the ice. Fans were in a frenzy and all proud of their hometown hero.
What do you think about the Stanley Cup coming to Harbour Grace?
It's great. It's the biggest party probably the All-Ireland's ever seen. It's unbelievable. Everybody here has gone mad.
What do you think of the game?
Excellent, man. Excellent. Excellent. Words can't describe how everybody's feeling here tonight, man.
One fan at the lounge was John Monsma from California and British Columbia. While RVing in Twillingate, he heard about the open house at the stadium, and he said he just had to be there.
We knew if the Wings were playing, we had to be here. We go back to the days of Gordie Howe. We're Red Wing fans through and through.
Representing the province was Tourism Minister Clyde Jackman. Mr. Jackman said the Cleary connection with the Stanley Cup will be great for tourism.
One thing is that for the local area, it's tremendous. And secondly, I think for the entire province. You know, I watched the game the other night, and you're seeing that TV stations are cutting in and showing this particular area of the province. And then I said, of all the the players that are on both teams, look at where they're cutting in. So I mean, it's excellent tourism promotion for our province.
For Mayor Don Coombs, the victory was sweet. He said the celebration is now only beginning.
Everybody can feel it. I got goosebumps now as I speak to you. As I said, it's been unreal. It's a ride for him and his family, and we're along for it. But get ready, Newfoundland, Labrador. Stanley is coming to Harbour Grace.
Young fans attending the game didn't have to wait as long as they did on Monday night. They were a little tired, however, but they sure enjoyed the game.
It was wicked. It was really hard, but they got the cup after.
What did you think of it?
It was a lot of like fights, but I love Dan Cleary, and my friend his cousins with us.
Hometown hero Dan Cleary will be bringing the Stanley Cup to the province this summer. The first place it will visit is the Janeway Children's Hospital before wending its way around the bay to the river in Harbour Grace. In Harbour Grace, I'm Ed Swain for NTV News.
Thank you very much. And, of course, also watching that very exciting game last night was Premier Danny Williams, who had this to say about Daniel Cleary and the win.
It was a fabulous game. It was. I went back to the couple of nights before in Harbour Grace when we were on our feet with 30-odd seconds left and thought it was all over. And then it wasn't, and we lost it. And then that game last night, of course, they picked up another goal, and then that puck just tooted across the line in the last second of that game. I was really on the edge of my seat, I got to tell you right now. But I was planning on going to that seventh game if there had been one. But I got to tell you, I'm absolutely thrilled that it's over because, for Danny to win that and to bring that cup back here, that's huge. It's just another little notch in our belt as Newfoundlanders and Labradorians.
Premier Danny Williams is certainly proud of Danny Cleary. The entire province is proud of Daniel Cleary tonight, but probably none more so than his family. I'm here with a number of Danny Cleary's family members, including this lady. This is Aunt Phyllis. So you were watching this game last night. How excited were you? What was the mood like in the room?
Oh, it was awesome. I can't think of another word to tell you. Just awesome. Overwhelming.
Have you had a chance to speak with him yet today?
No, I didn't. I spoke with my son Mark, who's down there, and my brother Kevin last night after the game, and they were just, in between screams. It was hard to figure out what was being said.
Yeah. I'm surprised either of you had voices tonight to speak with us.
We were hoarse this morning. We were hoarse. It was a late night, early morning. Yeah.
Well, thank you all. We're going to stay here with the Cleary family, yes? And have a little bit of a party of our own today, but we're going to be checking back in with you a little bit later in our broadcast. Fred?
Hey, go Wings! Woo!
NTV's Toni Marie Wiseman reporting live this evening from Riverhead Harbor Grace.